Be strong.
Hello kids! Good day everyone! This is Doc V for another lesson in English. For English 4, Quarter 4, Week 4, the topic is about fact and opinion in a narrative, and this is MELC-based. Before I proceed, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you! After going through this lesson, you are expected to distinguish fact and opinion in a narrative. When we speak or write, we give facts and opinions to support our ideas. A fact is something true, something really existing or happening. An opinion is a person's belief or judgment or something which may or may not be based on facts or evidences. When we read, we also ask ourselves whether we are reading facts or opinions. Writers use both facts and opinions to support their claims and decide. Let us read and understand the following concepts for you to learn the competency at hand. Try to remember how a fact and opinion differ from each other. So facts are statements that can be verified or proven true. Opinions are statements that cannot be verified because they talk about how people feel or what they believe. An opinion expresses a belief, an idea, or a feeling. Take note that facts are not always true. They can be either be true or they can be false, but they can be verified. Once you verify a factual statement from a reliable source, you cannot argue about it. It does not matter how you feel about it. An opinion is arguable. It cannot be proven. You can agree or disagree with it, like it or dislike it, since it only expresses a point of view. These are the clue words for opinion statements like this. These are the following: I believe, I feel, I think, maybe, in my opinion, probably, possibly, and another one. Okay? Let us read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Let us read, okay? Cassandra and Margaret have been practicing for cheerleading tryouts for 1 month. Margaret can do a backflip. There are 3 spots open in the squad, and 6 students are trying out. Of the 6 students trying out, 2 were from last year's squad. Let us read again. Okay, it's your turn to read. Go. Cassandra and Margaret have been practicing for cheerleading tryouts for 1 month. Margaret can do a backflip. There are 3 spots open in the squad, and 6 students are trying out. Of the 6 students trying out, 2 were from last year's squad. Okay, for the questions, let us answer this. What is the passage all about? Children, in this passage, what it is all about? It's all about the practicing of Cassandra and Margaret for cheerleading tryouts. What have Cassandra and Margaret been practicing? As I said a while ago, They are practicing for cheerleading tryouts. Okay, what can you say about the characteristics of Cassandra and Margaret? So since it is a month tryout, we could say that Cassandra and Margaret are patient and hardworking for this. Okay? So, why is it good to be patient and hardworking? You know, it's good to be patient and hardworking. Why? Because patient and hardworking, through this, we can achieve the goals in life. To achieve anything in life, one has to commit to continuous hard work which lead one to the achievement. Okay, if you want to pursue your goal, you have to be patient and hardworking. Okay, huwag mawawala ng pag-asa talagang kahit na anong hirap, you should do it. Ang pagiging mapasensya at pagiging masipag ang magdadala sa'yo na maging successful someday. You got it, kids? Okay. So, now let us further analyze the difference between facts and opinion. Now this time, for number 1, Cassandra and Margaret have been practicing for cheerleading tryouts for 1 month. Number 2, because Margaret can do a backflip, I think she will be a good cheerleader. Now in sentence number 1, states a fact, something true, something that is existing or happening. Whereas in sentence number 2, shows a belief or judgment of something which may or may not be based on facts, but often we use facts or evidences in order to support our opinions. O, tingnan nyo children ha. So this first one, this is a fact because this is something true. And it is also existing or happening, right? And it can be proven. Whereas in number 2, this is only a belief. Why? Because of the word I think, she will be a good leader. Meaning, when you use this phrase I think, it shows an opinion only. Okay? Good. Let us read learning task and read the article below and decide whether its statement that follows is fact or opinion. So, after reading, you're going to choose the correct answer and write it in your notebook. It's about basketball. Okay? I'm going to read it first, then afterwards, you will be the one. Are you ready now? Let us analyze this passage, okay, this article, so that you will know if it is fact or opinion, and you can answer that later. Do you get it? Okay, good. So the title of this article is Basketball. Unlike most other sports, basketball was invented, and what is more, one man, Dr. James Naismith, invented it. In 1891, Naismith was a student at the International YMCA training school at Springfield. He was asked by an instructor to invent indoor games for his fellow students. At that time, there was no game in America that could be played by teams or in the winter months. The gymnasium used by the students had a balcony. At opposite ends of this balcony, Naismith hung a pitch basket because he could not find any suitable boxes. So the game became known as basketball. He made it 13 rules. He made up 13 rules, although there have been many changes since. The game today is still basically the same as it was then. To hold the basketball properly, Grip it with your fingers while thumbs spread out. The ball should not touch your palms. You control it by your fingers and thumbs for passing, shooting, and receiving. Catching and passing the ball are the first things you must learn. To catch properly, your arms and hands should be stretched out in front of your body about waist high. Have your fingers loose and ready. Keep your eyes on the ball and relax. As you take, your hands and arms should be drawn slightly toward your body to lessen the possibility of fumbling the ball. Passing the ball is the quickest way to get it up the court. It means throwing it to an unmarked. It is a skill that is especially important if you are not as tall as some of other players. Okay, now it's time for you to read. Basketball, ready, go. Basketball. Unlike most other sports, basketball was invented. And what is more, one man, Dr. James Naismith, invented it. In 1891, Naismith was a student at the International YMCA training school at Springfield. He was asked by an instructor to invent indoor game for his fellow students. At that time, there was no game in America that could be played by teams or in the winter months. The gymnasium used by the students had a balcony. At the opposite ends of this balcony, Naismith hung a pitch basket because he could not find any suitable boxes, so the game became known as basketball. He made up 13 rules, although there have been many changes since. The game today is still basically the same as it was then. To hold the basketball properly, grip it with your fingers while thumbs spread out. The ball should not touch your palms. You control it by your fingers and thumbs for passing, shooting, and receiving. Catching and passing the ball are the first things you must learn. To catch properly, your arms and hands should be stretched out in front of your body about waist high. Have your fingers loose and ready. Keep your eyes on the ball and relax. As you take, your hands and arms should be drawn slightly toward your body to lessen the possibility of fumbling the ball. Passing the ball is the quickest way to get it up the court. It means throwing it to an unmarked. It is a skill that is especially important if you are not as tall as some of the other players. Good, kids. This time, let us answer if it is fact or opinion, okay? Now let us read first from 1 to 10. Okay, let us read all together. Are you ready? Okay, good. Number 1, basketball was invented by Dr. James Naismith. Is it fact or opinion? Then number 2, basketball is very entertaining game. Fact or opinion? Next, number 3, to hold the basketball properly, grip it with your fingers while thumbs spread out. Fact or opinion? Then 4, pitch baskets, which were used in early basketball, looked funny. Fact or opinion? Number 5, basketball is better today than it was in 1891. Fact or opinion? Number 6, basketball has changed since its beginning in 1891. Is it fact or opinion? Number 7, points are made by shooting a ball through a basket. Is it fact or opinion? Then number 8 for me, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time. Is it fact or opinion? Number 9, passing the ball is the best way to get it up the court. Is it fact or opinion? And number 10, one can play basketball even if he's not as tall as one other player's basketball. fact or opinion? Okay, let us now answer. Okay, are you ready? Good. Let me see. For number one, it is fact. Good. How about number two? Okay. To hold a basketball, grip it with your fingers while thumbs spread out. Is this fact or opinion? Children, is this fact or opinion? Okay, it is the fact. The first two. A basketball is a very entertaining game. Is it fact or opinion? Entertaining meaning, because of the word very, it is an opinion. Good. And number three, to hold the basketball properly, grip it with your fingers while thumbs spread out. This is fact. Very good. How about number four? Pete's basket, which were used in early basketball, looked funny because of the word funny. Looked funny. Is it fact or opinion? Good. It is an opinion. How about number five? Basketball is better today than it was in 1891 because of the word better. Okay, is it fact or opinion? Of course, it's an opinion. How about number six? Basketball has changed since its beginning in 1891. So it was stated on the passage and in the article that basketball has changed since its beginning in 1891. This is fact. How about number seven? Points are made by shooting a ball through a basket. Yes, it is fact or opinion. Of course, it's a fact. How about number eight? For me, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time because of the word for me and the word best. Is it fact or opinion? Okay, good. It's an opinion. And how about number nine? Passing the ball is the best way to get it up the court. Because of the word best, it's an opinion. Good. How about number 10? One can play basketball even he's not as tall as other players. Basketball. Yes. It's okay. I think this is number 10. It can be an opinion or it can be as not as tall because of the word it's not as tall. But it is also a fact if you have evidences with this. Okay? Good job, kids. Now, for learning task 2, the sentences below contain ideas that are taken from the paragraph written inside the box. On the space before its number, write fact if the sentence states a fact. Write opinion if it expresses a feeling or belief. Do this in your notebook. Okay? Now, let us read this one. Let us read all together. I like to take a walk every day because it makes me feel good and more energetic. A vigorous walk makes my heart beat faster. The doctor told me that during exercise, the heart pumps more oxygen to the body. Aside from this, I enjoy walking because it makes me feel and appreciate the nature more. The sights and sounds along the way makes me happy. Okay, let us read this one. The exercises from 1 to 5. Number 1, I like to take a walk every day. Number 2, I feel more energetic after the walk. Number 3, the doctor says during exercise, heart pumps more oxygen to the body. And number 4, I enjoy walking because it helps me appreciate nature more. And number 5, the heart normally beats faster when you do vigorous walk. Now, let us answer now. Let us answer. What will you do? You're going to analyze the sentences if the sentence is a fact or an opinion. So, let's answer number 1. Are you ready? Good. What is your answer, number 1, kids? Well done. Answer number 1 is an opinion. How about number 2? Okay, another opinion because of the word I like and I feel. And number 3, of course, it's a fact because the doctor says, okay, during the exercise, and there is an evidence for this, and it can be proven, okay? And how about number 4? Okay, opinion because you have to enjoy, you only enjoy it, and some others, are they enjoying also or not? So this is only an opinion. How about number 5? Okay, good. This is fact because it is proven. Okay? So good job, kids. Next, for learning task 3, read the passage carefully and decide whether its statement is fact or opinion. Put the check mark under the appropriate column. Do this in your notebook. Okay, let us read this one. Uh, Ballet is a form of dance which tells a story or expresses a thought or a feeling. It has its own special language known to dancers and ballet audiences everywhere. It is a language not of words but of steps, movements, and mimes, gestures, and actions. Ballet began in Italy in the late 14th. The word ballet is French, but it comes from the Italian ballo, meaning a dance. Okay, now let us answer. Okay, so let us answer. Let us first read the statements, then analyze if it is a fact or opinion by checking it through under the appropriate column. It is if it is fact or opinion. Okay, let's answer number 1. Ballet began in Italy in the late 14th. What is your answer here? Okay, it's a fact. And how about number 2? Italians are the best ballet dancers in the world because of the word best. What is the answer? Okay, good. It's an opinion. How about number 3? Ballet dancers are more beautiful and more physically fit than any other dancers. What is your answer? Yes, it's an opinion. The next one, the word ballet comes from the Italian ballo, meaning a dance. Okay, it's a fact. And how about for me? Ballet steps and movements are difficult to learn. For me, for my opinion, so that's the opinion. So, these are the correct answers. Good job, kids! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, this time, let us read the paragraph below, then identify one idea that states a fact and one that states an opinion. So you have already the clue there. Do this in your notebook. For example, number 1, Boracay Island is part of Malay Aklan in Western Visayas. It is it is the best beach in the world. It's popular for its fine sand, white sand. More than 1 million people visit the place every year. So what is the fact in there? Okay, let us continue first. For number 2, another popular destination for foreign visitors is Palawan. Palawan is famous for the underground river. The underground river is the best place to visit in Palawan. How about number 3? Philippines is the southeast part of Asia. It has many different tourist spots. Indeed, it's more fun in the Philippines. Now, let us answer the fact and the opinion. Let's start from number 1. We have already a fact here that Boracay Island is part of Malay, Aklan, and Western Visayas. And how about the opinion? Okay, the opinion, it is the best beach in the world. It can be the opinion. Why? Because of the word best. How about number 2? Okay, Palawan is famous for underground river. And you can also put it there that another popular destination for foreign visitors is Palawan. And the opinion, the underground river is the best place to visit in Palawan because of the word best. Okay? How about number 3? Okay, good. Philippines is the southeast part of Asia. It has many different tourist spots. How about the opinion in here? Okay, indeed, it's more fun in the Philippines. Okay? Another learning task 5. Let us read the selection below. Distinguish sentences as fact or opinion. Write your answer in the proper column below. Do this in your notebook. Let us read first this one, okay? Let us read all together. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Paris Park. Paris Park is one of Lausanne's pride. It was built in 1924 by Don Philemon Perez, the former governor of Quezon Province. It is indeed the best to enjoy and relax with your family and friends. It is built on a 7-hectare property including the provincial capital and Quezon Convention Center. Today, Paris Park, with its new atmosphere, is an ideal place for tourists and visitors to see. Okay, now, let us analyze where are we going to put those sentences. Is it in the fact or on fact opinion, fact or column of the fact or the column of opinion? What do you think, kids? Okay, let's try to answer. Okay, here from the fact, if your answers are this, of course you're right. It was built in 1924 by Don Philemon Perez, the former governor of Quezon Province. It is built on a 7-hectare property, including the provincial capital and Quezon Convention Center. Fact, because it can be proven or there is an evidence regarding this one. How about your opinion? Okay, good. So, an opinion. If your answers are these also, you've got it right. It is indeed the best to enjoy and relax with your family and friends today. Paris Park, with its new atmosphere, is an ideal place for tourists and visitors to see. Do you understand now, kids? Good job. And for this one, you have to see if you remember the lesson well, then complete the following ideas by supplying the missing words. Let us read first, okay? Facts are the statements that can be proven, blank or blank. It is something that exists or has happened. Well, blank and blank or blank sometimes. The statement that tell what people, blank or blank sometimes. Words and phrases like think, I believe, it seems, probably, always, never, might, most, best, all, and none signal an opinion. So are you ready now? Okay, let us answer. The first one, facts are statements that can be proven true or verified. It is something that exists or happened, while opinions, belief, or idea, sometimes word and phrase like I think, I believe, it seems, probably, always, never, might, most, best, all, and none signal an opinion. Now, is it clear, kids? Okay, good job. How about this one? Another one. Direction, read the selection. Rockless Beach Resort. Distinguish the numbered sentences. Whether it is a fact or opinion. So you're going to write your answer on a sheet of paper. So let us read, okay? Look at the numbers for each sentence. Look at the number, okay? Rockless Beach Resort. So each number, what will you do? You have to distinguish the numbered sentences, whether it is a fact or opinion, meaning to say each number, you have to read it properly, understand it, And you have to analyze if it is a fact or opinion. Okay? So listen very carefully and let us read also with comprehension. Proper, how will you read this? Of course, with proper diction and intonation and how you read it properly, of course. So let us read all together. Rockless Beach Resort. Number one, we believe you should experience Rockless Beach Resort before anything else. We have the best amenities for everyone. We have cottages and restaurants. We have a beach and an infinity pool. You will have nothing to ask for. We have courteous and cheerful personnel. Our places are equipped with Wi-Fi connection. Number 8, we use satellite dish for 24/7 internet and cable services. We comply with the environmental requirements. What's more, Rockless Beach Resort is perfect to savor nature alone or in group. Okay, are you ready now? Okay, let us answer. Number 1, what will be your answer in number 1? Yes, opinion because it's only your belief. Number 2, another opinion because of the word best, amenities. Maybe for the others it's not the best. Maybe for the one it's just, normal, whatever is that. Number 3, okay, it's a fact. Why? We have cottages and restaurants. There is an evidence there. You can see. You can see it, and if it is a fact, meaning there is an evidence. You can see the places of cottages and restaurants. How about number 4? Of course, it's also a fact because you can see the beach and infinity pool. There is also an evidence like that. How about number 5? You will have nothing to ask for. It's an opinion. Maybe somebody will ask for more. How about number 6? It's another opinion. Why? Others might be courteous and cheerful, but we have to prove evidence regarding this. Okay, number 7. Of course, it's a fact. Why? Because you can also see, or you can feel, you can also have this evidence for this if there is a Wi-Fi connection if you're there. Okay, how about number 8? We use satellite dish. You can see that. You can see and analyze those one. It's a fact. And number 9, another fact because we comply with the environment requirements. Sometimes there is an evidence like that they're going to comply with it, and with the certification of the environment for their requirements, you can have this evidence. Okay, how about number 10? Perfect. Oh, it's an opinion because others may feel not like that. Okay? Do you understand now, kids? Well done. Okay, that's all for today, kids. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for answering all the exercises, all the given tasks. And for that, give yourselves a big hand. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for those who are not able to subscribe yet. And click the notification bell for more updates of videos. Thank you, children. Bye-bye. See you again next video. Stay safe, everyone. God bless us all. Bye.